عندنا رجوعك يا دكتور لوب. غلب ناسا بسبب إغلاق الحكومة الأسبوعين اللي فاتوا، يعني بس أنا مو مقتنع. شوف إنه مريب إن ناسا ما حاولت تنشر هالصور. الغريب إنه الباحث الرئيسي لكاميرا هاي رايز على مركبة استطلاع المريخ مو تابع لناسا، هو في جامعة أريزونا، وطبعا يقدرون يحللون البيانات وينشرونها بشكل علمي صح، داعي لبيان صحفي. مذنب مرة حلو لأنه له ذيل من إشعاع الشمس، بس كمان له ذيل قدامي، والشمس هنا والمذنب هنا. الشمس ترسل الرياح الشمسية للمذنب والذيل يروح ورا المذنب. تخيل إيش هالمذنب هو بالجهة العكسية. بس هل هو طبيعي ولا شيء ثاني؟ بنعرف قريب.
Okay, so it's going to be a few weeks before 3i Atlas comes back into view. Right now, it is hidden behind the sun, and even during its closest approach, Earth-based telescopes are not going to be able to see it. What's worse, the images that NASA captured right before all this, well, we haven't seen those because of possibly the government shutdown, but our next guest has done more math, more calculating on every aspect of 3i Atlas than anyone I know. He is writing right now that if 3i Atlas is alien tech, this will be the make or break moment. The one and only Avi Loeb joins us now. He is head of the Galileo Project, founding director of Harvard's Black Hole Initiative. Professor, welcome back. So starting with these new images, what's going on with the tail? Is this now just a normal comet off-gassing, or as at least one of your colleagues has suggested, is this thrust from some sort of alien tech that's like maybe stepping on the brakes a little bit? What do you think?
Well, thanks for having me. We don't know the answer to that, and we better observe it, because aside from the anti-tail turning to a tail, which could have a natural origin, I actually wrote 2 scientific papers trying to explain it, but it's not a simple explanation, because we don't know if there is dust at all around this object. But even more alarming, it's its size, the fact that it's at least 1,000, maybe up to 1,000,000 times more massive than previous interstellar objects, the first and second ones. And so we have to monitor it. And gladly, yesterday we had an announcement by the International Asteroid Warning Network that will establish a campaign coordinating observations from all around the globe in trying to get as much data as possible about the motion of this object, because as it gets close to the sun, actually a week from now, on October 29th, it will be at a distance of 203 million kilometers from the sun. That is the best point to have a maneuver, to use an engine that would either give a thrust object in the direction of its motion, in which case it will gain kinetic energy, or do the reverse, in which case the object would break and perhaps even release some mini probes towards the planets.
And it's a reminder that the work that NASA does in so-called planetary defense is an important thing to do, because these asteroids and comets sometimes hit the planets. We can see the battered surface of the moon nearby. We can see that on our own planet there's a couple of 100 impact craters that are still preserved on our surface. The Earth has been hit in the past, will be hit in the future, and so let's keep track. Let's monitor. Let's discover the things out there that could be hazards to us. They say that, Andrew, that dinosaurs might still be around if they had a space program, and they're not. But we have a great space program, so let's preserve it, let's fund it well, and let's keep track of these.
Yeah, thankfully we do.
Only the 3rd time we've discovered an asteroid or comet coming from outside our solar system. So it's not a threat to the Earth, but it's certainly representative of the kinds of so-called small bodies that are out there that could pose a threat to the Earth.
Yesterday, the International Asteroid Warning organization network decided to have a campaign starting on November 27th until January 27th, where it will coordinate using all the assets we have on Earth and in space to get as much data as possible about this mysterious object. And, that would be a great blessing, irrespective of whether it's natural or technological. But if it happens to do a maneuver when it comes close to the sun, the way spacecraft do, using gravitational assist from the sun, that would definitely affect the markets, the financial markets, and politics on Earth.
Why? Because everybody will suddenly feel like, uh-oh, we've just been invaded? I mean, because if it does a maneuver around the sun, that would show it's not a natural object, right?
Yes, it will be a technological signature, but it could be also a mothership that releases mini probes that maneuver.
Jim, thanks for coming on.
جيم شكرا على حضورك. هم كائنات فضائية صح؟ شكرا يا أندرو. مو كذا أبدا. جسم مثير للاهتمام مرة. لازم نخلي عيوننا مفتوحة وما نفترض شيء، لأنه ممكن يكون حدث غير متوقع. شيء يبدو طبيعي بالأول يطلع مثل حصان طروادة، وبما إن العواقب كبيرة على البشرية لازم ناخذها بجدية. وأنا أنت توك ناشر مقال قبل دقائق. آخر سطر بالمقال تقول 3i Atlas بيقرب من الأرض ب 19 ديسمبر 2025. نتمنى نعرف أكثر عن شريكنا بهالموعد الفضائي الأعمى. أنت بس اللي قلقان ولا في ناس ثانية مهتمة بطبيعة هالجسم؟ أكيد في غيري.
that it could be something that is not natural?
الموضوع مثير للاهتمام بشكل كبير. توني دعوني لواشنطن أتكلم مع أعضاء الكونغرس وناس ثانية. راح أتكلم مع جو روجان بعد كم يوم في البودكاست حقه، وفيه ناس واجد يبون يعرفون أكثر عن الموضوع. أكيد في معلومات غلط بعد، بس حلاوة العلم إنه لازم نمشي على البيانات، وهذه فرصة حلوة نجذب الشباب للعلوم لأنها مثيرة. والنتائج اللي راح نحصل عليها في الشهور الجاية ممكن تكون مهمة مرة. ذكرت انه هذا ثالث جسم بس اكتشفوا البشر ويعتقدون انه جاي من برا نظامنا الشمسي. اتوقع نشوفه اكثر صح. اجسام زي كذا ممكن جدا. وهذا مثال ممتاز على كيف انه فلوس دافعي الضرائب اللي تروح لناسا تفيد. هالاكتشاف جاء من برنامج تلسكوب عالمي تموله ناسا يدور على أجسام ممكن تهدد الأرض. شيء ما راح يشكل خطر على الأرض، بس في عشرات الآلاف من الكويكبات بنظامنا الشمسي تمر قريب من كوكبنا. نعتمد على ناسا وتمويلها وعلماء الفلك اللي يشتغلون فيها عشان يراقبون هالأشياء ويتتبعونها ويعطونا إنذار مبكر إذا أي منها على مسار خطير.